We're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather. I've been seeing this trending for like the last month. We're going to talk about Floyd Mayweather and how Money May allegedly squandered $1 billion. They're saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke after going through $1 billion. He's allegedly made 1.2 billion in his boxing career. And in the last few months, a lot of we'll call them financial difficulties have been coming to surface. And he's also suing people for 175 million. We're hearing that he owes money to the IRS, that he owes money to jewelers, and things are just not looking or have not been looking too good for Money Mayweather. If you guys have noticed, he hasn't been flossing and flexing money on the internet. He hasn't been flossing those bags, those vacations, his cars, his jewelry, his watches on the internet like he typically does. So I want to take you guys down through memory lane. In case you guys forgot who Floyd Mayweather is, I want to show you how he ended up where he is now. So let's go through a little history of Money Mayweather. You guys, make sure that you guys like this live stream and that you are subscribed to the channel. So let's go down memory lane. I'm gonna play a few clips of Floyd Mayweather and how his this persona that he built of himself, Money May. So let's see where this $1 billion went. Let's see where this $1 billion went. You pull up the first video here.
Now my man, Greg, is behind the camera. What I'm doing right now, that's what I do every day. Shop. And I'm like, a couple bucks. Greg, come with me. I didn't get these.
Yeah.
I did?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
We make the best of it.
So in that first clip that I just played, that is Floyd Mayweather shopping. It looked like at some department store. And, as you seen the money on the counter, he loved to let it be known how much money that he had. Now let's look at Floyd Mayweather's car collection.
You guys tell me, what should I take out tonight and have fun on this Black Friday, on this Floyd Friday? It could be Ferrari Friday since it's Friday. So, Ferrari, number one. Ferrari, number two. Ferrari, number three. Or Ferrari, number four. So we got 4 choices tonight. We don't know what we want to take out tonight, or we could take out something else. So let's go back down the line. Walk on, let's go. We can take the Lambo out. We can take the Bentley Continental GT out. We can take Dawn out. We can take the Wraith out. We can take the Drop Head out.
All right, so that is Floyd Mayweather showing off his car collection. And, the videos on this man are endless. He loved to show people what he had. And I got receipts. I got all the receipts. We are discussing Floyd Mayweather and how he's broke after blowing through 1 billion. So I'm going to show you how he spent the $1 billion. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Are you a Floyd Mayweather fan? Are you a hater? Are you indifferent? Let me know what your opinion about this. But I'm going to show you guys first how Floyd Mayweather spent his money and how he ended up in the position that he is in right now. So one thing that Floyd Mayweather likes to do is he likes to go shopping. He loves to go shopping and he loves designer handbags. So I'm going to play a clip of Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to play a clip of Floyd Mayweather showing off his handbag collection.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a Birkin bag. So this is a man's carry-on bag when you're traveling. So a lot of times when people see a male carrying a bag like this, they be like, oh, that's a Birkin. You have to know the difference. Look it up. HAC, it's a hack bag. But I like to call it a hop, but it's really called a hack. You see, this is the size of it. Now, there's a difference. This is a man's carry-on. Now, of course, we have two new Birkins right here. As you can see, custom bags. And y'all know the price of these, as you can see. Trick or treat.
All right, so as you can see there, that was a clip of Floyd Mayweather showing us his a man carry-on bag, a hack bag. Look it up. Like he said, look it up. This is a man's carry-on bag. Now that was a very nice bag. He's kind of like a female to me. I mean, I used to, not that I don't anymore, but I love bags, right? And I also love shoes. But anyways, I love bags. And this man is obsessed with the latest bags, So, we are talking about Floyd Mayweather and how he spent $1 billion. The man not only loves shopping, we all know that he loves to flex his money. This is Money Mayweather. Don't you forget it. Now, he's been very quiet on social media about his money, his purses, his cars, his travels in the last year or so. But before that, Floyd Mayweather loved to let it be known that he had a lot of money. So don't you forget it. Yes, this is Money Mayweather, who's allegedly broke or near broke after blowing through $1.2 billion in career earnings. Can you guys believe that? Can you guys believe that? So let's see how Floyd spent more of his money.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, the big boy 4x4. I got options.
All right, so that was Floyd again showing off his car collection. That was the second video that I played where he was showing off his car collection. We got a comment here. This really Mayweather, yes. I want to take you guys down memory lane first to show you how he squandered $1 billion. Because, sometimes we forget where people, sometimes we forget people's past. So I want to show you guys, how he spent his money, the things that he was into first, before we get into the discussion about, memory lane first to show before we get into, this, into this stream. So I'm going to play a couple more clips. Here is what some people have to say about all of this.
So Floyd Mayweather is really broke? Like, for real? We've sat back for years and watched him pull out wads of cash, stacks of cash, and counting it out in front of people and everything. So is it really shocking? It just goes to show you it doesn't take a rocket scientist to spend a bunch of money. Anybody can just spend a bunch of money. The key is how to keep it. So Floyd Mayweather is really broke.
Now my man, Greg, is behind the camera. What I'm doing right now, that's what I do every day. Shop. Ain't nothing like a couple bucks. Greg, come with me. I didn't get these.
Yeah.
I did?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we make the best of it. So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a Birkin bag. So this is a men's carry-on bag when you're traveling. So a lot of times when people see a male carrying a bag like this, they be like, oh, that's a Birkin. You have to know the difference. Look it up. HAC, it's a hack bag. But I like to call it a hot, but it's really called a hack. You see, this is the size of it. No, this is different. This is a man's carry-on. Now, of course, we have two new Birkins right here. As you can see, custom bags. And y'all know the price of these, as you can see. Trick or treat, Halloween, or
Floyd Mayweather is broke. So I just saw a YouTube video detailing why he's broke, and here are the 3 reasons in that on why he's broke. The first one is, it is speculated that he spends $500,000 to $1 million a day. Yeah, can you imagine? Just do the math. 30 days in a month, that's 30 million a month. Times that by 12, I mean, you can do the math. That's 360 million a year. That's absolutely crazy. Number 2 is, I mean, you can already tell this guy has like 3 exhibition matches or matches that are like lined up for this year alone, right? I think Mike Tyson, Pacquiao, and someone else, or probably some random Japanese fighter in Japan. It's just absolutely crazy. Number 3, a lot of his businesses, he's not even being able to afford to pay his employees, like his gym, or lying about his real estate portfolio. It's just absolutely crazy. I feel like, when you're a person that gets that much money starting at a young age, and then you live that lifestyle for 30 or 40 years, it's really hard to go back, with this $100 or 100 car collection, his watch collection. That money drains fast, and it's like Joe Rogan says, it's like on a tap. He's just like spending and spending, and it's finally catching up to him, and let alone like the tax that he has to pay or has been avoiding. So it's crazy. Manage your money well, or you'll end up like Floyd Mayweather.
All right. So what do you guys think about what this man had to say? Now, I find it not believable that he's spending 500 to $1 million every single day. that would be completely absurd if somebody was spending that much money every day. I do think it's possible that he's definitely spent that, you know, on this day or that day, but you would be broke really fast if you were spending $1 million a day. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. We are talking about Money Mayweather and how he had to come out of retirement at the age of 49 because he's allegedly broke. He owes the IRS money. He owes jewelers money. People are coming for, past due debts that he has not paid. And I've been showing you guys how he ended up where he's at. Money Mayweather, who loved to flex and floss on social media, but he's been pretty quiet over the last year or so.
You guys tell me, what should I take out tonight and have fun on this Black Friday, on this Floyd Friday? It could be Ferrari Friday since it's Friday. So, Ferrari, number one. Ferrari, number two. Ferrari, number three. Or Ferrari, number four. So we got 4 choices tonight. We don't know what we want to take out tonight, or we could take out something else. So let's go back down the line. Walk on, let's go. We can take the Lambo out. We can take the Bentley Continental GT out. We can take Dawn out. We can take the Wraith out. We can take the Drop Head out.
All right, so we have a new comment right here. And I don't know if you brought up trillionaire because I just did a live stream on Elon Musk. I don't know if you were there, but I just did a live stream. You guys check that out after you are finished with this live stream. We were talking about Elon Musk and how he just became the world's first trillionaire. So your comment saying only trillionaires can spend $1 million a day. I mean, we think that Floyd Mayweather is rich. Elon Musk is worth way more than Floyd Mayweather. And, I would definitely have to agree with that comment. You need to be like, 1 billion's not enough to be able to spend $1 million a day. You're going to have to be on Elon Musk's level, maybe Jeff Bezos level, to be able to just spend $1 million comfortably every single day. So let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel and make sure that you guys hit the notification bell. We are talking trending topics all day long. I'm going to be hitting you guys with live streams all day. The first one of the day, like I said, was Elon Musk. Right now, we're talking about Floyd Mayweather. And I'm going to come back with a third and a fourth show about different topics that are trending. But like I said, I'm taking you guys down memory lane, exposing and showing how Floyd Mayweather ended up in the position that he is in right now.
We got options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, the big boy 4x4. I got options. The big boy 4x4. I got options.
All right, you heard Floyd himself. He's got options. Just like Rick Ross and them, they need dozens, hundreds of vehicles when you can only drive one at a time. So, this is how Floyd Mayweather allegedly went broke. And I have not even mentioned the gambling. So Floyd Mayweather was living a luxurious, fabulous, let me say that again. Floyd Mayweather was living a luxurious, fabulous lifestyle. He loves shopping. He has a amazing watch collection. He loves bags and purses. He loves I've seen videos of him saying that he flew to a certain country to eat breakfast, then he flew to another one to go shopping. So he loves spending money on, these private jet flights. And, not only that, but he loves to spend money on gambling as well, betting on sports. So it's a crazy lifestyle. I'm sure it feels good. Honestly, I'm sure it feels really good to just be able to buy whatever you want to buy and not really be worrying about money. But I think that the evidence is clear that he may not be broke like how we are broke, but in his world, if you only have, let's just say you had a couple million in your bank account, you're broke. When you spend like this, it's good. You will be broke. He already knows that he was on the verge of being broke. So you either have to start selling your assets, or like maybe he doesn't want to do that. So now he's going to have to come out of retirement and make more money in boxing so that he can continue to fund his lifestyle. Hopefully this time around, he gets a team around him, maybe some counseling to understand, like, calm down on the spending. You need this money to not only last the rest of your life, you want to pass this off to your kids. Why make all of this money to just blow through everything? So hopefully this time around, he could get a team of advisors, probably some counseling, money counseling in general, of people who might care about him and, teach him the tools that he would need to, calm down in his spending. At this point, there isn't really any need to be on the internet showing everybody your cars, your watches, your bags, your travels, and all your money. We know, we get it. We know you're successful. We know that you have a lot of money. And, there's going to be people that they're happy to see your downfall because of how you carried yourself, your public persona. So I know we have a few comments here. We have a comment from Z. He is miserable and doesn't have many true friends. Now, it's not hard to believe that. How about just us regular people without billions or trillions of dollars, millions? I don't think that your money has nothing to do with if you have friends or not. You can be broke right now. You probably don't have any friends. You might have 50,000 in your checking account. You may not have any friends either. So I don't really think that your money correlates with how many friends you have. I will say that the more money you have, because he's famous also, this is the part of fame that I don't like. Because he's famous, he can't just you're never going to really, at the level that he's at, or anybody who's famous, because we're not talking about like a D-list celebrity. It's Floyd Mayweather. So how do you make new friends? They would kind of have to be like in your level so that they're not trying to use you. If the people are not on your level, for, let's just say someone wants to date you or wants to be, be your friend, you're never going to know if it's genuine once you are famous. They would have to not know who you are first, and it's almost going to be impossible. We have another comment here. Jay-Z is like 5 Mayweathers. And have you guys noticed that Jay-Z, I've never seen Jay-Z bragging about his monies, cars, jewelry and all these things. They just don't do that. Now we know that Jay-Z's worth a lot of money. And like, look at some of the other like celebrities like Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Beyonce. All these people are billionaires. Do you ever see them flexing their money, talking about their money? Do you ever see Oprah Winfrey flexing her money, Michael Jordan flexing her money? Like, you don't see these people doing that. But yeah, you know, Floyd Mayweather, he loves shopping. He loves flexing his money. And I'm sure it generates a lot of clicks and views. It gets a lot of people mad, which I'm sure is the point of these posts, to get people talking, to get people mad. But what he needs to do with this stuff is monetize this, you know. I think going forward, he needs to probably drop the Money Mayweather persona, because at some point you're not going to be able to fight forever. So you're going to have to control your spending. You need to control your spending and stop, you know, worshiping material things. We got a comment here. This guy can't read, but we thought he was going to invest his money. Thank you for the comment. And you guys, make sure to check out my other live stream from earlier today, where we talked about Elon Musk and how he became the world's first trillionaire, and everybody is mad. White people, black people, Asian people, men, women, people are mad that Elon Musk has become the world's first trillionaire. Make sure that you guys go check out that live stream. We are talking about Floyd Mayweather and how he's allegedly broke after squandering $1 billion. Floyd Mayweather has been estimated to have earned $1.2 billion in his career. And, you know, he's been having a lot of financial troubles over the last year or two. So I've been taking you guys down memory lane of how Floyd Mayweather ended up in this position and kind of like what's next. Like I said earlier, he really needs to get some advisors around him that will teach him the tools to invest his money. And he probably needs to get some type of counseling or help in that department to teach him like to calm down on his spending. You know, he's past, I won't say he's past, okay, let me take this back. I was gonna say he's past his earning potential. I mean, at some point, he's gonna have to go into other things to keep generating money. You can't be allegedly spending $500,000 to $1 million a day. You have to be bringing in way more than that. So, you know, we're going to see how this story ends up. He's got 3 boxing fights, I think, in the next year. So we're going to see how this ends up. You know, Floyd Mayweather has a 50-0 record. We will see if his record will ever be broken now that he has not fought for like in 5 years or so. So we're going to see how this all turns out. So look at Floyd, look at the screen, you know, that's him, the first picture, him with the bag opened, showing off money. The second and the third photo showing off these really, you know, luxurious hack bags, as he called them. You know, there's a video, I played it earlier, I'll play it again, where he shows off this bag and how we need to look it up.
So, y'all gotta know the difference between a hack bag and a Birkin bag. So this is a man's carry-on bag when you're traveling. So a lot of times when people see a male carrying a bag like this, they be like, oh, that's a Birkin. You have to know the difference. Look it up. HAC, it's a hack bag. But I like to call it a hot, but it's really called a hack. You see, this is the size of it. No. This is different. This is a man's carry-on. Now, of course, we have 2 new Birkins right here. As you can see, custom bags. And y'all know the price of these, as you can see. Trick or treat, Halloween, or
Yeah, so that is Floyd Mayweather showing off some new bags that he had received. The man, like I said, loves shopping, gambling. He loves flexing money. He loves flexing cars. And, it ended up not very well for him. So, I think that's going to do it for this live stream. We talked about how Floyd Mayweather is allegedly broke after blowing through $1 billion. The man earned $1.2 billion in career earnings.